Everybody's. Okay, let's see what happens. What are you doing?
This freaking thing, so
what?
so we got some
So we can move in
here. Yeah.
today.
What do you got to do here? You got to polish those? Is that what you?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna try. All right.
Did you get it that time? No. One more
You
time.
guys, come on. Take three. Fucking three. There we go.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay. That's silver plated, so it's done exactly what your forks and silverware do.
Yeah.
It's tarnished.
Yeah. Is it supposed to tarnish?
Well, it's silver plating, so yes, I guess. I mean,
Well,
I'm hoping it doesn't tarnish so badly.
Well, once it's inside,
Like once it's all sealed up with the lens on it, no air can get in there. So I don't think it can tarnish so badly.
oh, I don't know. You know what? Sanded and painted.
No.
Yeah,
That's how it
80
was
grit.
when I got it.
Yeah.
They were painted with a spray can when I got
Yeah.
it.
Well, I mean, you gotta have, it's gotta be shiny. Otherwise, you don't get no reflection.
Well, that's why you can't chrome them, because chrome does not work. That's
Yeah.
why I spent so much money
Yeah.
and sent them away, because I needed them silver plated. No, that's okay. There's all the tarnish gone.
Back in my day, they had the stuff that was pink stuff,
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is very similar.
and it was, we used to buy it by the gallon, eh?
Yeah, for fine polish, for
Yeah.
sure. That's not
No,
bad.
it's coming, eh?
It took that dark stain off,
Yeah.
It did.
so we'll try it here,
Yeah.
and we'll try it there.
That's not too bad, hey?
Well, that'll work.
I
for
mean,
sure.
you know,
And the thing is, it's behind glass.
well,
Let's see
that's
what it'll
right.
look
Once
like.
you put the glass in there, make sure you clean the glass. Oh shit, I forgot to clean it.
Always the good tips. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely better than that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So, let's see how the glass looks.
Don't
Yes.
drop it.
Oh, believe me, I had to buy one of these lenses.
Yeah. Are they plastic or glass?
Dollar glass, and it was $500.
What a waste of freaking money. Huh? Wouldn't you say?
I waste money all the time on food, so.
That's right.
On what?
Food.
Well, you need to eat though.
But we need Citroen headlights too.
Oh yeah.
And that.
Who's our age? Ron Howard?
Yeah.
That's right. It used to be his. Ron Howard. Oh my.
These turn, don't they?
The inside ones do, yeah.
Yeah.
The ones in here. That's these
Yeah,
ones
these-
here.
yeah.
The smaller ones.
Yeah. Well, you have to grind it a little bit to make it good.
Get some 80 grit and polish
Yeah,
it down.
just-
So you get a good fine fit.
80 grit is just 40 on a grinder.
That's right. Let's get busy here. Yeah.
Get this done.
That's how this is gonna go, I can see, yeah. So the other thing is that we have to put, when you're done, you have to put this little trim on, which is nice. Except that the
After
little,
the glass is on.
yes.
Yeah. What is it? Snap on or just?
Yeah, it just got these fold
Oh
over
yeah,
clips.
those little folding things.
Yeah.
Snap on must be
Yeah.
expensive.
They're all okay.
Yeah.
None broke off.
But this, in order to get the lens out, I folded that lip open too far. So now I need to go back and close that all up because the trim doesn't fit.
Do you remember when they used to have midget toss?
Yeah, I think so.
That was way back. I was in
I don't think I
Saskatoon.
ever was there.
Oh,
I
yeah?
never went to one.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you went
Yeah.
and saw
Oh
the old
yeah.
midget
Yeah,
toss there.
yeah. They had the, in the bar. Yeah.
In the bar.
What was midget
Yeah.
toss?
It was in the bar. Yeah, they had this great big long mattress, and they'd have
fucking
they'd have this
whistle like
little
me.
midget there. These big guys pick them up and see how far they could chuck them. Mr. Unker, you got the.
Further he went, eh?
Well, that doesn't go over well anymore, does it?
Oh, I know. Nobody has any fun anymore, eh?
Yeah.
Jesus, this is a
It's
friggin'
coming.
nightmare.
You almost got her, hey?
Almost.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Do you have
Right
this
on.
running lately? No.
No, not this year. I drove it in here though. And I've just been putting together the headlights, the welding on the back fenders. And I want to give it a paint job. I think I'll do it brown or blue. Well, like the color of my wagon would be nice.
Were you gonna change colors on this one?
Yeah, I don't really like silver. Got a new camera, what do you think? It's tiny, eh? You're like, I don't give a shit about your camera. The reason there's not more done on this car is that when I started the car, I said, you're not taking anything apart until the whole front end is done. That was quite a while ago. I want to get the front end finished. The biggest problem here is that I decided to convert it to the European headlight style, which adds a fair amount of value to the car, and it looks way better, and it's how the car was drawn and designed, so I've always wanted one with the correct European lights, which are of course very hard to find. And this car was not equipped with them, and it's been a pretty grueling thing with a very small budget to put all of this together. So we have to start by reassembling the headlights, which I sent out for plating, and that was a whole other disaster. And if it wasn't for our buddy Dan Teal, these headlights would have been probably lost forever at the dipshit plating place, who did a barely passable job on them. And so I'm going to start reassembling them with the hopes that we can put a very nice front end together for this car. Once the front end's together and sorted out, that's going to get bagged off and wrapped in plastic and with a guard posted in front of it, and then it's going to sit that way while we do the rest of the car. The front piece here can be installed and removed separately from the rest of the car, so it's not going to interfere with doing any of the other bodywork or paint on the remainder of the car. Okay, let's see what we're up against. These things, they're a nightmare. The whole car's a nightmare. Like, let's not kid ourselves. But if you buy an SM, you're not really allowed to complain that it's a money pit. That's kind of the whole point of them. They're a nightmare. It's like, it's like a badge of honor of automotive masochists, I guess, or something like that. Let's see what happens. Okay, here's one of the refinished reflectors, and now we have to there's a little light baffle here which goes there, and then we've got the lens, and then of course a trim which goes over the lens, and these have all been heavily worked on to get the lenses out and get them straightened out and get them finished. So of course nothing really wants to go back together, so I'm going to get started on that right now. I doubt that I will make you guys watch this process because I don't even want to do it, much less watch it. First thing we have to do in the case of these reflectors is polish them. There's silver plating, so it does tarnish. I don't know how you're supposed to keep them from tarnishing once they're assembled. I guess that's a question for another time. So I'm using just the very, very finest polish here. Fine, not as in fabulous, but fine as in not coarse. The silver plating is gossamer thin on this stuff, so we're just going to do the absolute smallest amount of polishing here just to get the tarnish off. What happened is when I took these apart, I had to bend all of this flange away so that we could get the lens out without breaking it, and it worked in 5 out of 6 cases, but I did end up having to buy one lens and I've certainly paid less for cars than I paid for that lens. So anyway, but as I've said before, you're not really allowed to complain if your SM is a money pit, because if you didn't know that when you bought it, then there's something wrong with you. Well, that looks like shit. I'm gonna get another rag and try it again. Okay, we can see maybe better in a comparison before, after. So definitely worth a try. Okay, I'm going to fit the trim up, and that's these guys. So those go on there, and they, of course, still getting used to this camera, but you can see we are nowhere near that going on. So we have to take this and we have to fold all of these edges in, and then we'll try again. Maybe you've noticed by now, there's a lot of fun things that we do here, and I like to have fun, and that's why this isn't finished, because this is not fun. It's fussy. I mean, I like most of what we do here, but these stupid headlights have been a pain in the ass. I'm trying to build the front of this car out of some of the most unsalvageable crap that I've ever come across. Parts, of course, are so rare that I was happy to get what I have. Don't get me wrong, but if I had just left the damn round headlights in this car, I would be driving it probably for years now. But I wanted to be a hero and put the fancy lights in, so here we go. Even if you could just buy the lights, but you can't. These are, as far as I know, is actually somebody could fill me in. If these are not specific to the SM, let me know what other cars use these lights. I'd be curious to know, because they do have a part number, but I've never seen them in another car. They're not just rectangular lights. You can see the shape is not a rectangle, and it is not a standard width. You can't just fit a standard rectangular light in these cars. I mean, you could, but it would probably look pretty poor. Yeah, just more or less a nightmare, this whole front of this car. I remember the first time I saw a photo of one of these cars as a kid, and I just thought, isn't that the most insane thing you've ever seen, that the whole front of the car is glass? Like, if you bump into anything, the whole front of the car is totaled. And I remember thinking, what kind of an idiot would buy one of those cars? Okay, I'm going to get back. The SM front end here, having taken a couple of days to recover my nerves. And we're going to start by polishing all of the chrome plated trim that goes around the headlights, and we're going to install as much of that as possible. I think it would be fun to try to get one set of these headlights put together. And well, that was a pain in the ass. Not that I expected anything different, but that does look new, so that's good. We're going to just keep picking at it, but that's looking good, and that'll be that guy once the lens is ready. They have this rock hard white cement on them to hold them together originally. There's lots of things that might get it off, but the only thing I have that takes it off is paint stripper, very slowly, so I'll soak them overnight, and then it come off pretty easily the next day. This car actually is not nearly as far away from being drivable as it looks. I did literally drive it in here, and the interior is excellent. The glass is excellent, and the engine seems fine. I've gone through and serviced all the hydraulics. It's really this stupid front end here, and then, a quick paint job, which won't be quick, but it's rusty. We've got rust, both doors and both quarters. Fenders I've already done. So it's fix 2 doors, fix 2 quarters, and pick a color and get on with it. I would really like to see this thing on the road, but this is not the kind of car that you can just rush through at any level. I mean, I want it to be nice. I like the idea of a bum like me having a flash car like this. These were a pretty exclusive car in their day, and certainly not anything that anyone in my family would have ever bought. These are the exact opposite of anything any of my relatives would have ever owned. Come from a very practical, realistic family, and this is neither of those things. And I just think it's kind of a fun thing to experience. I have driven the car, and I can tell you that they are absolutely amazing to drive. It's probably the favorite car that I've ever driven. They are fantastic. The ride is amazing, the sound's amazing, the smell, the styling, everything about these cars is just absolutely fantastic, except restoring them, not fantastic. Fantastic. Well, guess we'll do the other side. Then we're going to start seeing what it's going to take to put this into the front fascia there. Right, Frankers? Yes. What a good girl. All right. That's looking pretty good. That's where we're going to leave it for now. The next step is to mount all of this stuff in here. So we'll have to remove the front fascia here and start assembling it all on the bench there. But pretty excited about that, because if we can get this working, that is really the biggest roadblock to getting onto the rest of the car. As I've mentioned multiple times, I think that I'm not tearing the rest of this car apart until the front end is done. Once the front is done, things will go, I think, reasonably quickly, and I'm really excited to put together a nice front end for this car. It's just such a special and unique and weird and insane front end for a weird and insane car. I guess you could argue that I'm the right owner for this kind of car, except that I don't have the budget to pay somebody else to work on it. So we have to figure all this stuff out. Lots of challenges ahead. Of course, the original American front end only had 4 headlights. Now we have 6. All the hydraulic steering mechanism and stuff is still to be sorted. Pieces are bent, pieces are broken, pieces are missing. There's a lot of linkage and stuff involved here. Looks like there's some amount of bracketry that mounts on the bottom of these. So we'll be doing that. But for what has been a very long and reasonably expensive experiment, we are happy to see any amount of progress at all. I have very nice covers for these, and we'll be getting to all that very soon. Then one day soon we'll get to the dent. I've been wanting to fix that dent for 10 years now. Anyway, SM project, that's going to ruin lives, starting with me.
Yeah,
then what's next?
It's not going to do itself.
Back at Darry's, and I brought the seat with us, and I brought Andy with us. No, he showed up on his own. We were thinking, because there's not really much room for storage, that the best thing to do is actually put the carpet in the back half of the Matador and then install the seat, and then we get to see how it looks in its home. So Darry's already brought carpet, yeah buddy?
You betcha.
Yeah, so we've got a carpet kit, and we have, I guess, do we have to pull the seat belts out, or are they already out?
Seatbelts are already out.
Okay, so we've got to make some holes and try not to arse it up too badly, and then drink beer. Check.
I'm all for the. Can we just skip to the
Let's
beer
just skip
part?
to the beer part, yeah. That's right. Then it'd be just like everybody else's car projects, eh?
Yeah,
Just
so you
turn
go.
into empty shelves.
Seems way too shiny to be.
See what's happening here.
What do you got there? Oh yeah, that's fine. So
We don't even have to pull these seatbelts, do we, Darry?
Not the back ones.
not
No.
back one.
Oh, okay.
Trying to pull it, but
Yeah.
it's that. Are these GM? They scream GM.
They look like GM style, yeah. Oh, even the sound deadener in this thing is in good shape still.
Yeah, this is the corner piece that's so unique.
Oh, why is that?
Don't know why they have a
Oh, you
separate-
know why? Because the carpet probably ends right here. So they probably,
Yeah, you wouldn't
right?
see it.
You
yeah,
wouldn't
yeah,
bother
yeah.
making a carpet.
I'm curious what the
because
after
you
part on
literally
this
see
thing.
this much of it. There's
Yeah.
the seat right there.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's easy enough. I guess we could give it a quick vac, and we got to decide what you're doing with these speaker wires. Well, somebody's done just a fantastic job of getting that parcel shelf in there, right?
Yeah, some friends
Some
came
local
over.
degenerate came by
and
anyway.
didn't realize what was involved.
Yeah.
Suckered them into putting that in.
This is what I'm seeing here. Guy had to kind of approximate what he wants to say.
Yeah.
I'm going to trim a little bit more of this.
Huh. Tighten that. Is this just the seat? Is there anything here? No, there isn't. Just the seat is there. Right?
Your piece, if you want it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just a mirror of this, right? It's here somewhere. Okay, well, I'm just gonna nip it just close to the seat belt. I'm feeling that's pretty close there. Right? Close, close, close. So. You kind of want to get it wet and throw it in the sun on a 35 degrees Celsius day, Darry, and then it would just lay down nice.
Listen, all you gotta do is park this out in the sun with the windows up. It'll be about 90 or 100 degrees in there. All black.
Yeah.
That'll tighten up the seats too. Actually,
Yes.
they came out pretty good. It always does relax a bit after they get hot ones. Okay, I think we should probably grab the sill plates because I've got this big ear here. And the sill plates will kind of, maybe we should put the back sill plates in, Andy, before we even put the seat in.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, if then we can.
We're pretty close. Like, it's not really a real skill test.
Well,
or
the
anything.
problem is, there's only so much we can do to take these lines out. Like it's.
Yeah,
That's-
you got that B post trim?
The B-pillar trim?
Yeah, is it painted?
No.
Is it brown still?
It's brown, but I got one black one for the left-hand side. I just got to scrub it up.
Okay, well, at least so we know where we gotta cut, that's all.
Oh, okay. Yep.
I was looking right here, like that looks cleaner than that.
Okay, so then the
But
front went over
The
top.
front might have gone over top. There's
front-
a bit of a line here, but that could be the seat frame pushing on it too, so.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's not gonna make that much difference.
The front went out in little pieces over time, like
Sure,
I say.
yeah,
So,
okay.
oh, so the carpet went in and around that rear seatbelt retractor.
Mm-hmm. And I assume these are plenty big enough to cover part of that. Yes, so.
Speaking of black interiors, my dad bought a brand new 68 Dodge Cornet 500 wagon in 1968.
Oh yeah.
And it was canary yellow with wood grain siding, roof rack, and a black vinyl interior. So vinyl seats, all black, black carpet, black headlight. It was just, yeah, totally black interior. It was a thing of beauty. 318 automatic, power steering, power brakes, AM radio. We just thought we were rich. Anyway, talk about a hot summer day with the windows up. No air conditioning, of course. Very few people
Well, in
had
this
it.
country, that was a
Oh,
pretty
well, yeah.
bourgeoisie sort of deal. Right?
Absolutely. You had to be a person of means to
Yeah.
order air conditioning in your car
Yeah.
in 68. But man, you'd sit on those seats. Whew! Talk about skin burning and
We used to road trip in that Fury wagon with vinyl.
what
Yeah.
color was the interior?
It was blue with the tan, so it wasn't terrible.
That was gray, wasn't it?
The interior?
The 75?
Car was blue.
Yeah, the car was blue, but the
I thought the
interior
interior
was
was
like
like
gray
a tan.
vinyl or
Oh, it
something.
was gray? Oh, whatever.
Oh,
It was
okay.
mid-70s Chrysler.
I remember that
Low rent.
it was a wagon, and
Yep.
the windows in the back were in with butyl, right?
Yep.
And Andy and I used to be able to reach. They'd pull the butyl out of the
And
fucking.
make balls.
And we'd make balls of it, and we'd get in shit. It was so gummy, though. You had to.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Quit picking the fucking.
Well, and our wagon had the third seat,
Mm-hmm.
and it faced backwards. So my brother and I got to sit back there. My two sisters were in the second seat, row back. Anyway, you'd pull up to a light, and Dad's waiting for the red light. Well, somebody'd pull up behind us. They're staring at us sitting in this seat. It was a really bizarre setup, actually.
Yeah, it would make me very uncomfortable today. To
Well-
be sitting facing backwards. and
Well,
people
yeah,
back.
you're gonna get rear-ended. You're gonna see it coming.
Yeah.
Dad, step on it. No, but back then that wasn't, a huge issue.
Oh, you know what? Why don't I run the stereo wire through this factory loom thing here? See
Oh,
that?
even better. Sure, if it'll scooge in there.
It'll squeeze in with all the taillight stuff.
Yeah.
If not, we just cut those pesky taillight wires.
Oh yeah, who
You don't
needs
need
that,
that
stuff
shit,
anyway? Shit, it's an old car. That 38 Imperial is just a wow
Yeah, it's a
automobile.
cool car, yeah.
I don't often request a ride in something, but that one I want to go
Yeah,
for a
that
ride
one I
in.
want to ride too.
I've never
I
liked
feel like a peasant with my pathetic Chevy.
Well, can you
Dad's
imagine?
trolling me pretty good.
He's doing a number. Yeah, he's
Oh, it's just a car you don't see either.
oh,
You don't see that stuff.
38.
You see a lot of like 32 or 31As and 30s and stuff
Yeah.
like that still is around.
the big money stuff.
But late 30s money cars?
Yeah. No, it's
Yeah.
a very special car.
It is, and for Dan to have tripped across that. I love his olds too. It'd be neat
Oh,
if he
I
could
love
get that two-door hardtop olds.
Yeah.
Another rare car.
Very rare, yeah.
98 two-door. Who
That-
bought one of those?
That's from Andre's auction as well, where I got all that French junk I bought.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So, what are you cutting there?
I'm just slowly creeping up on this edge and trying to figure out where I want to have this crossover. And
Now, we have
because this is the issue, is that the minute you push down here,
push here too. See how it sucks everything in, right? Now everything is a lot smaller.
So you need a block of something. To
wouldn't hurt
hold it
actually.
down?
I don't know what you got.
So I got this far. What do
Wow.
you think? And is this what yours is doing? Sorta, right? No, I'm gonna just trim as I go here.
Well, you can come over and look because I don't want to cut. I haven't pinched down the back half yet.
Yeah, well, that will be a bit of a compromise. Plus, actually, I'm not going to get too worried about the front of this because we can cut as much of the front of it off as we need to because the back or the front carpet is probably going to overlap this.
Well, and with a bench seat, you're not going to see any.
Yeah.
We don't give a shit about the middle, really. If you're going to have error, that's where you hide it, is underneath the seat. So
Yep. No,
I
there's
think
no.
we're doing okay then.
You got about a 3-foot span of you won't see it.
That's always the way to go.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Okay, well, I'm gonna pick a compromise for this seatbelt then and kind of call it right there. Okay. And put these in sorta like, is that right? Or is that right?
I think it's just straight up, like no twist in it. Oh, I see. It's
No, it
one
has
way or the
one or
other.
the other. I think it's that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely better. Okay.
The twist like this.
I'll put mine in and you can, I guess we need whatever that is.
Yeah, I got that set up on the bench over
Did you
there.
mark your hole already?
I
Or?
already cut it.
So the hole for the seatbelt bolt, do you just do a cross pattern with the cutter?
No, I actually took a little square out
Oh, did you? Oh, okay.
because otherwise it wants to push the fibers into the threads.
Yes,
and
makes
it gets
a mess.
very tight, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You might do it, but every time I try,
Yeah.
I make myself unhappier than usual.
Make it remove a piece.
So,
Makes sense. Scott is out to get the back seat, the brand new back seat for the 75 Matador Police out of his, I won't say that he's driving a minivan. You didn't hear that. Wow. Damn, that looks good, Scott.
it's okay, eh?
You did nice
Hold it
work.
with the other one.
And that is fashioned after the pattern of the original seat covers off of a 75 EPS Matador that was in a wrecking yard here in Edmonton about 10 years ago. There was 3 wrecks with very little pieces left. Oh, and here's the back. Oh, nice. Beautiful.
There we go, hey?
Yeah, hurtin' plain, but it's got the 2 factory seams like it would have.
Yep.
Oh,
Top stitched there and there like it was.
very nice.
And that's it.
Yeah.
1 piece, 2, 3 here. And I ran out of hog rings that were big enough, so I used wire, but it doesn't make any difference.
No, that's
The wire allowed me to pull it tighter.
that
So
is
anyway.
just awesome, Scott. So you're gonna slide her into
The
the.
little dimples, I must have put it down on something, but those will come out when it warms up.
Oh yeah.
So it should just slide in there. So let's try it.
Okay. Got enough room to get her out of your way.
Just barely.
Oh,
That was too easy, buddy.
that looks awesome.
All right, I think. Yeah. Well, it has to fit. It come out of this car, right?
Yep.
So, I bet you. Look at that. Sits right down where it was. I guess these are 3/8 maybe.
3/8
Uh,
or 5/16, something like that.
let's see.
Oh, that just looks. Oh, this thing is just gonna be a knockout for those who are interested in the bizarre and unusual. This will definitely captivate them.
That's the plan.
That's just hurting
No,
plain, but
really, pretty surprised myself. As I said, this is the
Oh.
second time. First
That's-
time would not have gone. But the second time I was determined there wouldn't be a third time because there wasn't enough material for a third time. So attempt number 2, I measured pretty fucking carefully. But no, it's really good. I mean,
that
the
just
seams look nice. You can see some of it, but not much.
that just blows my mind that, and that's what they looked like in
Yeah, and that's
19. That's what the police had
yeah,
in Edmonton here.
barf
and-
proof,
yeah.
barf resistant anyway.
Wow.
That was the easiest thing we did all day.
And the biggest change in that amount of time. Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
just looking
yeah.
killer.
So
Scott.
I'm really happy with that. So.
No, I'm just super
Oh.
pleased.
Great. Well,
Okay,
glad
hit
you like
reverse
it.
here.
Yep. Give it back and I'll try to chuck this one in.
Oh,
This one was a little tight because I measured the shrunken one. Look, I almost had to throw this one away too, but we managed to get it
Wow.
on there. Let's hope that the pleats aren't here and here.
Yeah, I never
I
thought
hope
of
I
that.
got her centered.
You worry too much.
But you can see that's like fucking sausage wrapped tight on there.
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
we had to get it on. I'm gonna go around the other side.
Okay. That is just. I'm gonna have to have a drink shortly.
Yeah, I think we should.
When I look at this.
Goddamn should. There was several times during this job that I wanted one.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, did I really? Newstead, you dumb bastard.
What'd you do?
I put the seatbelt on the wrong side of the belt. So I gotta
Oh.
take this side out again.
Come that way just a little bit. Do they line up?
Give me the camera.
You gotta prove it to the. They do really line up, do they?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Like,
Sweet. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to crack a Miller here.
I think
I'm
we should,
sorry,
buddy.
but
That's awesome.
This is just
Hey,
over the top for what?
look at that. I
Wow.
gotta see. No, you know what? I'm not even gonna sit in it. That's if somebody else gets the first sit.
Well, when you get the front seat in some night, then you'll have to definitely sit in it. Really starting to look like.
I'm very happy with that for more amateur night bullshit. That looks all right. Okay, well, that's that then. We got
Wow.
these correct because they can't be wrong because
Nope.
the wire's only on the one side.
That's
so-
correct. Yes.
Oh, good. Oh, that's
Wow.
not too shabby, buddy.
Huge leap ahead tonight.
Yeah, let's see how it looks.
Thanks to you and your bro. That door panel there came out of one of those EPS wrecks
Yeah.
in the wrecking yard.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how we knew what panels they had.
Mm-hmm.
So now we've got the other three that have to be dyed, of course, but
Yeah.
they're the same. Oh man, that looks just. And I mean, who doesn't like all black, eh?
Yeah.
And then that little chrome strip across the back of the door. Hurt and plain, but, you know, chrome window crank
Yeah.
and a chrome handle for the release. Well, and
Yeah.
an ashtray in the door.
This
with-
is nice. AMC
That
was
is.
ahead of the game with those.
Yeah,
It's nice.
that's a nice touch for sure. Oh, Scott, I am just blown away by
Oh,
that.
no problem.
Just, oh, this car is just transformed tonight.
Well, it starts to look like a car again, right?
Oh, it sure does, yeah.
All right,
On
we're
Park
back.
Spring, I have to thank the machine shop in Sherwood Park that has a group of really good guys there that pushed me through to get these built in a very reasonable time frame.
That's awesome.
And I didn't do them an inch and a half like I wanted the car to sit up. I did them an inch and a quarter just in case. Cause
Yeah, but
it
the
sits
thing
a
is,
little low in the front.
they're located halfway down that triangle, right?
Yeah.
So if they're halfway in, an inch is 2 inches at the end, right?
Well, that is true. So an inch and a quarter is going to be 2 inches, isn't it?
Two plus.
Fuck. So we're going to be too much.
Well, maybe. But are they halfway? No, they're 3/4 the way.
So
So
it should
it's
be
probably
perfect.
going to be spot on.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I thought.
That's
But
what we're going with,
Okay.
right?
But now we just need to see if this fits in the cup because I didn't have the measurement of this. I said make it as close as you can. So let's see. And they put it in their CNC machine.
Is it
Dude, it is like
Perfect.
100%. I'm gonna have to clean the little rust off.
Yeah.
It fits.
Just
Just-
spot on.
There's a stool here. Try it. You notice the proud moments of your life, right?
yeah.
Like some people have
Something actually goes right on the old car game.
some people have kids. I'm just happy that my spring spacer worked.
Oh,
Right? Like,
That's
is
butter,
that not
yeah.
mint or what?
sure. Now,
It's because there's a little rough. You can get past
is that
it.
all? Okay,
Yeah.
great. Those are fantastic.
We're going to do the fuel line first because that's more important than...
And the other thing that
Well,
might be
actually,
easier with
this
you
is-
guys, upper control arm. Because you can't put the springs until that upper control arm is fixed.
Yeah, we should fix the upper control arm first and the fuel problem I can work out later.
Well, thanks for having us over, buddy. Nobody wants to look at my projects. I was gonna do another week of fucking around on the shitty Peugeot, but
It must be leaking from the suction side.
well, if the fuel's there, it wouldn't leak out, but you would draw air, right? And I mean, the other thing we can do is turn it on, and I'll watch for see if there's bubbles.
Well, this was less important right now than the front suspension. We have two people here. You're right.
Let's do the control arms while we got two people, because I know you don't have all night. Since we were last here, Dan has gone ahead and rebuilt the fuel line, as he was talking about. Oh yeah, that's a much nicer job on the fuel line, buddy.
I had to make the clip to hold it to the fender.
Yeah, that's awesome though. Yeah, that's perfect.
Because I bought the half pack of like the nice rubber coated.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
the hangers and stuff like that.
yeah,
And it didn't look right.
yeah. Great.
But
Oh, that's 100%. Yeah, it's 100, man. Couldn't be better. Yeah,
right, like
yeah,
that's a fucking spacer.
yeah. That's a spacer, yeah. And it'll add to the smooth ride.
There you go. 38 Chrysler lift kit right there.
Lift kit right there.
Right. Wait till we go full Baja with it. The holes are definitely supposed to be oval.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. That's probably
You can tell. Just come look at this here. You can tell they're supposed to be ovals. Like, you look in there. Look at the top. And we're pulling it all the way to the outside this time.
Yeah, I would say. Yeah.
Okay, so
You need a hammer.
no, they're
Tap.
through.
They're all the way through. Okay.
Yeah. Hold on. There we go. Put them down like that.
Yeah. There we go.
And what size are these? No.
Here.
Is that the one?
I don't know.
No.
3/4. Right there.
There it is. Hold on. Okay.
Bingo.
So we need one of these, and we're just gonna fucking pound these things.
Yep.
Andy and I warmed it right up, hey?
Did you?
Yep.
Oh, great.
And warmed it right up, and I filled the coolant too much.
Uh huh.
So of course, as soon as I shut it off, it was all over the fucking floor.
Right. Gauge was showing good though.
Gauge show fine, yeah.
Yeah, right on.
Service head open.
Yeah, good.
Oh. Okay.
That's a nice fix, buddy. Nice grade 8ers. Yeah.
Okay, bolt furthest to the back of the car needs to come down a bit. If we can push it in any further.
I can
tap it down.
Tap it. Yeah. Offload it. You want another wedgie?
No. Because I'm not going to be able to get the nut on fully.
Okay.
And only half the nut showing is a problem.
Mm-hmm.
And only half the nut showing is a problem. Like
That's all you're gonna have?
if I use these wedges, yeah. Hold on. Just I'm gonna see here. Hold on.
Yep.
Yeah. So I gotta just use the washer. Fucking send it.
Which one are you gonna do?
Furthest to the back of the car.
Okay, I'm gonna try and pull the control arm towards me.
Okay.
Yeah, try it. Oh yeah, it moved quite a bit already.
Yeah. I think after we tighten it down, I could probably put the lock washer under it.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna send it.
Yeah.
That's how much is showing here. I'll give you your hand and you can see where the edge of the bolt is and tell me if you think a lock washer should go underneath. There, that one. That's barely.
No.
I would just leave it like that. Okay?
Yeah.
I don't think this one needs a wedge, just the front one.
Okay.
Because only half the bolt's on it, so.
Alright. You want the regular washer?
Yeah, regular washer, lock washer, I'll do that. I have all that stuff to that here.
As long as it's not banging around like it was. That was a mess.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Okay, before I send it down, can you grab me one of those spacers? I'm just gonna double check. Oh, fuck that washer. I need to move it over like a fucking 1/16 of an inch. Oh, you know what I'll do? I'm just gonna run a smaller washer.
Okay.
There's smaller washers in there. And then I don't have to worry about any interference at all. You know what I mean?
Yep, for sure. Oh yeah, I didn't know you had these.
Okay, you ready?
Okay, I think so, yeah.
You pulled it out as much as you can pull
Yeah,
it.
as much as I can. Holy sending.
Okay, go back to the back one.
Yeah, got it.
I'm gonna send it again.
Yeah. Okay. I can't see that ever fucking being able to go anywhere, dude.
You can't.
That is fucking tight.
Let's see. Oh yeah, big 45 now.
Well, let's see what it fits now. I didn't think of that. I need to take a fucking 2-minute break here.
Well, cars are fun. Cars are fun. Here, I already got earplugs in. I'll take over for a minute.
Let's just see if it fits first. I could say so many words right now, but it would just ruin all these shots. La 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 la. Oh, we were gonna put the piece up first. That's right. Okay.
Well, you don't have to now.
Oh.
You already know it fits.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck it.
Yeah, no, we're good, dude. She's a go. Launch.
There we go. Okay, we'll lower the jack down and put it under here.
Everybody's
Yep.
clear? We trust you happy with the jack stand?
Well, they've been under there for a
Yeah,
while.
right.
So sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, way over. There you go.
Yeah.
Right there. Sure.
Okay.
Okay. Fuck, did I get the right stuff on everything? Oh my god.
Happy?
I guess.
Yeah.
You're pushing it too far. Yeah, leave it right there. Just pump it up. No, I don't know if I love that.
Okay.
See what it's like. Okay, loosen it down.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want me to back up?
Yeah. There we go. Oh, you're right in the center of it. Right there. You're right in the middle of the spring. So that's the best. Hold on, let me just make sure we're lining up here. Yeah, that's up. That's right in there. Yeah. Okay. Okay, jack huff. Okay. Keep the fucking face away from that. We gotta come towards you a little bit.
Okay. Towards me?
Yeah. A little more. Okay, jack it up.
Okay, you don't.
Okay, there's a hole. There's a bolt in there. So we're gonna use that as our first.
How close are we?
That far away. One more. Stop. Push it away from you just a touch. Right there. Jack it up. Push it away. Just a touch. Right there. Okay, jack it up. Okay. Okay, a little more. It's gonna get tight. Okay.
You're okay?
Yeah. Okay, stop. Can you just push it just a touch?
That's what I want, a center push.
Yeah.
Nothing
Over
good.
there. It's through. I could put a nut on here.
Yeah. all right.
But we can't tighten this one with the washer yet. But just so we have something
Yeah.
to say it's holding.
How many threads you got? Half a nut or what?
Half a nut for sure, yeah. If you go one more pump on the jack. One more. Stop.
If we can get a second one started
Yeah.
opposite, that would be pretty miraculous.
I just want to tighten this one up a little bit first.
Okay. Before you go too far.
I know, I'm just getting a whole, just so it's one nut on,
Yeah.
like one thread.
Yeah.
Okay, now the bolt, the whole nut is threaded onto
Okay.
it.
Go
Okay.
over to this side then. I think we have to
Okay, which one of
rotate.
these is fucked?
I think we have to rotate.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Jesus.
Okay.
Okay, well, it's close.
You know what, we're gonna go like this. Oh, I pushed it too much.
Hang on.
Can you pull it just a touch? Don't move it anymore.
It's the angle, man. We got to get the back way up.
Okay, we'll give one more pump on the jack. Yep. One more. Okay, stop there for a sec. I could get this one in if I can just rotate it. You think one nut's gonna hold that spring in, or no way? Just what's your honest opinion?
No.
No? Okay.
Oh, yeah. I mean, in an emergency.
Like for the application of being able to move it to this
No,
back corner.
No way. No.
Okay, so
Center punch. Which way do you want it? Going through?
yeah. I can see if I can get one on the back here. Oh, you know what? I didn't buy 3 of them, but I
Like
really
an extra long one or something.
well.
Even
We have the original upper control arm bolt.
Is there one that still has got enough left of it? Or-
Just to hold it?
Yeah, just to hold it. Because that I would be okay, but not the one it is. I just kicked him out of there sideways or something. It would just be such a fucking nightmare. I'm almost got it. That's some rough fucking old shit.
Dude, this is fucking ghetto as fuck.
Oh, hey, it's going.
Yeah, but that's,
Oh, shut my mouth then. Yeah, I thought it was just going to be a fucking... Yeah, if you can get that zanged up, it'll be fine.
this is just to hold it in case it comes apart. Because it won't thread all the way up, right? That's as far as it's gonna go. I'll just hold it in case it's gonna fucking come loose, is all. There's 3 bolts in there. Back her down. Watch your face.
I hate springs after them jumping out on the Buick, too.
Lower down.
I'm trying.
Okay. Right there. Right on the fucking edge of it. Right there, yeah. Okay.
Beauty.
Yeah, keep going. Okay, just hold on, keep going. One more.
Okay.
Okay, stop.
Perfect. I still like this better than spring compressors, honestly.
Yeah, Andy offered me a spring compressor, and I was like, no, you know what? I don't like them. Every fucking time I've ever used one, I've been scared for my fucking life. So.
Yeah.
You can probably lower it, let it off. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna get out of the way.
No, not yet, because just leave it there for right this second.
Sure.
Okay, now you can take the jack out.
Okay.
3 of them are like fucking tight.
You still want it on the K-frame?
Yeah. Good.
Okay. Got her fucking tight.
France ain't going anywhere, hey?
That I'm so excited to see how it looks now.
At Misery Loves Company headquarters.
Yeah.
We're
Okay. We're
taking
somebody
square
has
nuts
put
off.
the shocks on with a square nut. It's not the only one on the car though.
no. I just want to put my Ugga Dugga wrench on. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Let me give you an example.
Oh yeah, because you got a real regular nut at the top. There you go. Good. No problem. Yeah, like why would we not do it that way?
Right.
Primark. We're gonna have an episode of this old shock. Is this the one that blew up when you?
No, it's
pulled
the
it?
other side.
Oh yeah. So did you get some like yellow Monroe Gasmatics or
Bilstein.
Bilstein?
Yeah. No way. Never.
Ping. Done. And I should have had slow-mo on.
These are auto light, heavy duty.
Yeah, any kind of a date code.
It says serial number. Okay, I put a serial number in a shock. That's
So
how
that's really old.
it still works.
Yeah, it's probably fine.
Probably was, yeah.
But you can't really replace one. Is
I think
that
it's a part number EX59. Auto
No.
Flex. Those aren't factory crushed ones anyway.
no? Oh, nice gloss black.
Onto L driver side. Looks
You
nice.
got her keys and anything?
Well, I will underneath.
Yeah.
Let's make sure the ride height's good first.
Oh, okay. It's the same.
What? No, different part number.
This is the one that blew up.
Yep. This side probably.
Oh,
has
the
some-
rubber was pounded out of this. It's gonna drive so nice with a fresh set of shocks, eh?
It's such an easy thing to do right now.
Oh yeah. Shocks and sway bar, eh? I love that it has a sway bar. I just love the quality of it. Just love the quality of the whole
Yeah,
car.
some 70s cars have sway bars.
I know. I just love the bridge girder frame too.
Done. Shocks don't need to be any tighter than that. Okay.
It's like a drive-through shocks place going on.
So we should do the rears first while we're under it. We already have rear shocks, we still might as well.
Yep.
And jack it up with the tires on.
Yes. Okay.
I think
Final
there's two
bits.
lugs up top there.
What do you need?
The two lugs up top there. These still have to come apart one more time. Just the rears though.
Right, just for reshoeing.
dust caps. I know one's over there. Oh, second one's right here.
Okay.
I don't know why you didn't take one. Oh. Because we checked the brakes, if you remember.
Like this has been a major, what would you call this? It's not really an overhaul, kind of an overhaul. A light overhaul.
It's a light.
Major service.
A major service, yeah.
Major service. Due for major service. As in, absolutely nothing works anymore.
Nothing works.
Nothing worked at all on this poor car.
No brakes. No brakes, no fuel system. No valves.
Yeah. No compression. No clutch. Okay, we ready? Whose grandpa's here? Keys. Grandpa can't find his keys.
These fucking things with hammers in the winter.
It's such a hammer. I don't know what you'd have to be doing to need a four-wheel drive version of this, because it didn't even slouch in your driveway. And I was breaking trail there.
You can't get these all-wheel.
You think you're going to make the whole length of the car out of the garage before it gets stuck? Your shocks are done, sir.
I won't be back in the shop.
I won't be back.
I won't be back here. I'm going to write on the Facebook about it.
Dan's drive-through shocks taking way too long.
Well, 30 minutes. Can you believe that?
And complimentary tire check, still not happy.
The air conditioning worked when I brought it here. But sir, this car doesn't even have air conditioning. It worked when I brought it here.
What, the Imperial's downloading an update?
Yeah, what a piece of shit.
It's updating the owner's manual for 39.
It's connecting. It's coming from space. You just gotta give it a second.
Yeah.
It's currently in orbit.
Load it up with fuel, yeah. It started like a 73 New Yorker, eh? That was awesome. Look at all this shit come to life, eh? Oil pressure, charging away. That's just crazy. And the gas gauge. Everything working. That's insane, man. I love it. I just fucking love this car.
Park brake works.
I can't believe it. I gave him no chance of getting out of here. That's a drivable car now, though. Like,
That's spectacular.
right? Once you fix the heater core, we can take it to the store. Smells good. Smells like a car should. That sounds so good, man. Listen to that thing. Like, the exhaust note, Listen to it. Like it was just shut off yesterday.
Taillight's working. What kind of skid does a shovel drive?
I gave you, honestly, I gave you a 0.5% chance of backing that thing out of there. It looks like one of those Christmas movies from the 40s, eh? That's nice. Look at that. You can't even see the span of shame there.
Look at the front wheel, though, how good it looks.
That looks so much better. Yeah, it sits up nice now. Sits up straight. It just sounds so good. Listen. Get that little sound going. Oh, yeah, it's got that all left, eh?
Yeah. And rear brake. But it's running out of its own fuel.
I know. Like, we're not sitting out here looking at a pop bottle. Like, it's going. It looks so good. Look at it in the dark, eh? This is next year's December calendar.
I'll pull it up in December.
Yeah.
The wheels fit nice now.
Yeah, right? See, the camber is much improved. Yeah, carbon square again. Looks good. Totally, what a great thing. Look at that, it kicks down like a 75 too. Hey, just like going out and kicking down the Newport. Listen to that. Just as happy as can be.
Isn't that crazy?
Oh. Yeah, steam. As the exhaust warms, the exhaust pipe warms up, the steam goes away. Dude, you're gonna drive this car a lot. But you're gonna drive it a couple times and you're gonna be like, I feel like driving the Chrysler again. Of all the cars, I think you'll drive this too much.
These are all leather tires. Let me know in a minute.
I think you're good there. Right there. Look at this thing, eh? That's so great. Don't think that this qualifies you for winter beater champion though. Just because you got the tires in the snow. That thing just runs mint now. Like it's not popping at
That's
all.
like hitting it right to the floor.
Yeah,
I did adjust the
good.
linking.
Yeah,
With
good.
The,
That's amazing. It runs so good. Getting a little worried about the old drag race this summer. I just love that people are missing out on these things, eh? Like, these cars are so fucking awesome. And, you know, most people would never give one a second thought. They'd be like, oh, those cars are for...
shooting rifles out in the field.
Yeah, but even good ones. Like, people with the money to buy a cool car, it doesn't even cross their mind. Like, why not get something fucking amazing?
Because they're not going fast enough. Everyone, you know, people want horsepower.
I don't get that, because modern cars are so fast. You can't buy a classic car.
Fast cars, fast.
Yeah. After all the hard work's done, it's time for a little bit of the fun, hey?
This is going to be the painful part of everything.
Yeah.
All the little brushes.
It always starts out as fun. And then when you got, remember your van? You're having pretty good time on the hood and front fenders. And then you got to the tailgate and you're like, oh, I wish I'd never started.
This needs to be wet, like the wet sanded, like I did with the fender.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Oh, it's still staying kind of cloudy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's better for sure. Yeah. If you wet sanded, it would probably help.
I bought 3,000 and 5,000, so.
Even I don't have 5,000. Yeah. 3,000 or 5,000 the whole car. And then give her
It
a
just
little
polishes
buffy.
so much easier.
Yeah. Well, that's it. You just do it with almost no polish.
Right?
But this is this paint is it's almost certainly like an acrylic enamel, like a Centauri. Because if it was just regular enamel, it wouldn't have. There'd be nothing left of it. This is held up really well. What are you talking about? That's like a YouTube restoration right there.
Yeah. When the guys pressure wash the dirt off, it's like, oh wow.
Yeah.
It's so
7.5 million views.
Yeah. And it's literally just blowing dirt off the car.
We got to have a do-it-yourself wood grain day too.
I would do that, yes.
That'd be fun, eh?
Yeah.
I mean, how much worse can it be than gray primer, right? No matter how bad of a job we do, it's going to be better than this. That's always been my approach. Same with the upholstery. It's like, well, is it going to be worse than the mouse piss and rotten garbage that you have now? No.
No.
Then just go for it. Better than piss. That's the name of my shop. Oh, I see why the car seems to have a lot of cat hair flavor. Dyer's going to be sad when you take this one out of here and he can't sleep in it anymore.
Well, why I started leaving the fucking window down is because he kept climbing in from the bottom.
Oh yeah.
And tracking all the fucking stuff, like the oil and stuff on
Yeah,
the car.
yeah, yeah.
So I just started leaving it like this.
Yeah.
I was like, well, it's easy.
No, he's getting in anyway, yeah.
Yeah, he's getting in anyway. So it'll be fun to get this all kind of buttoned up.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching the show again this week. As always, terrific time putting it together and really having a lot of fun with any number of these projects that we've got going. The fellows were all over and we were picking away at the Buick again this week, but the video was already too long, so that'll be going in next week. As always, very much appreciate anybody that would push the old like button or leave us a note. Really enjoy reading all that, and really does help the videos get seen, and obviously we need all the help we can get. As always, I would ask that if you think you're subscribed, please double check. I get a lot of notes from people saying they were unsubscribed from the show without knowing it, so please double check, and if you're not subscribed, please do. And as always, a very sincere and special thank you to the patrons of the show. You guys make it possible to do the show and to save these classic cars. There was just no way we could do it without you guys. So the show was for you. Never get tired of saying it. Cheers. Of course, thanks very much also to anybody who would pitch in through the PayPal or super thanks options here on YouTube. Really does make a huge difference, and it's what allows us to put this together every week. So very much appreciated. Thank you guys. Hope you enjoyed the show, and I know some of you were waiting for me to get back onto the Citroen SM, and so I'm very happy to even be starting to make some progress on that thing. And thanks, of course, as always, to all the fellas who come over and help me put this together or invite me over to their places and let me film whatever they're working on. So Darry and Dan and all the fellas, thank you guys so much. Well, that's about it. Show's already too long, so I can't sit here and ramble on too long. Thank you guys all so much. Please have a terrific week. It's very cold here, so stay warm and stay cool. Cheers. This is a regular contributor.
Same old shit.
Oh, brother.